Say welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. Period. What is the twin flame soul journey, y'all? What is the divine twin flame soul journey? That's what a lot of people ask. What is that? It's a journey that two people go on. The let's say the sex of the two people does not matter so much as what really matters about the twin flame soul journey is that the two people, okay, that's the most important factor about it, right? It takes two people and they're going on a journey in life. Sometimes the twin flame journey, you could end up with your twin flame. Sometimes the twin flame can be apart from you, so that's what the twin flame journey is about. That relationship that you have with that person where you're either the runner or the chaser, okay? That journey where you're starting to discover yourself and your purpose, but you're discovering it through this relationship with this other person. And like I said, you don't have to be necessarily in a relationship with someone for them to be a twin flame. They could be a twin flame and not be in a relationship with you, in a completely different relationship with someone else, their other person, and that's still your twin flame. And it's just a journey of you two are walking together, and as you're ascending, they're ascending. You know what I'm saying? As you're descending, they're descending. Like everything that you're going through and experiencing, they're experiencing in their own, on their own world, in their own experience, but it mimics what you are experiencing. So that's what basically the twin flame soul journey is. Trigger warning for those of you who may be sensitive to the twin flame journey. Because I'll even be personal about the situation. I know I'm definitely triggered about, the soul flame, the twin flame journey. I'm definitely, so sometimes it's definitely, I want to say peace and love to anybody that joins the live. Comments have been turned off due to recording purposes. So everybody just join the live and we're going to kick it about what this twin flame, soul flame journey is all about for the divine masculine, divine feminine, all right? So just sit tight, no comments. I'll probably be back later on for a live for my beautiful TikTok audience. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. All right, but enjoy the live. So that twin flame journey is a mug. You understand? I feel like we're all on it. I just feel like, our attitudes based on about the twin flame journey is based on our experience. Because some people, like I said, I'm personally triggered by it because I love it at the same time. Like I have like a love discord. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to say dislike or hate. Definitely don't want to say hate. But you know what I mean? Like it's a two-sided, two-faced coin when it comes to this, twin flame journey for me. And I feel like that's definitely not just me. I don't feel like that's just me. I feel like we all kind of experience that, at some point in time on a journey. It's a beautiful journey though to go through. um I've heard someone say that the twin flame journey, that you're not even supposed to be together like with your twin flame, and like you're better when you're not together. I've heard that. There's many sayings, many ways you could go about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a personal choice though, because the twin flame soul journey, is truly about finding self, self discovery, but through another person, for sure. That's truly what I believe, the twin flame soul journey is, finding self through others, and how you connect with the rest of the world through yourself, through other people, through the reflection of other people, and so on and so forth. So I really think it's truly a beautiful sort of relationship to have. Um, actually, I think it's extremely necessary. I think it's a part of life. And I think that it's a part that we really don't take very seriously because, you know, we're not taught to like look at it that way, through a lens of seeing ourselves through other people. We're taught, in fact, the opposite, to hate on somebody if it reflects anything of ourselves within it, and to not like things about ourselves and to, self-hate and, things like that. We're not taught to love ourselves. We have to condition and teach ourselves those things, and it's through that journey with those twin flames that we get to experience what I would like to call, the best parts of ourselves and others. So, you know, that's my take on the twin flame journey. I haven't done actually a reading on the twin flame soul journey in like a minute, only because I was really focused on zodiacs and what just was coming up. So to get back into it, we're going to do a read on it. Okay. And we're just going to pull some cards. But I was really getting a message, that, some of your twin flames, divine masculine, divine feminine, some of your twin flames are not just, like if you're a female, some of your twin flames are not just male twin flames. Some of you females have female twin flames. Some of you males have male twin flames. And it's not on some, funny business or anything like that. It's more so along the lines of your energy. Okay? Your twin flame is mimicking your energy. Okay? And the thing is what I've been channeling from my guides is that your twin flame has a hard time accepting that you both came from the same place because they are still there and you are not. So give thanks. That's really like what I channeled. Like, I could not believe it. I'm like, well, why are we still, going through the process, going through the motion of it, if that's really what it is? Like, and then I had to sit and think about it. Like, okay, that makes totally sense. Like, we're stuck in these karmic cycles with people who we know are karmic, and we stay tied to them because it's like you came from the same place. So you have a connection there with those people. But it's like they can't fathom the idea that you're ascending. So now you have to go on and find, your new twin flame. Because, see, at the end of the day, in the process of ascension, you'll have so many twin flames. And that twin flame is only for that level that you're on. Now, once you level up, you're going to get a whole new twin flame. You're going to go get a whole new energy that matches what you're putting out and attracting. You understand? So, new level, new devils, sort of as it goes, right? I love it. I think that, but yeah, that's where we get stuck, because it's like karmic cycles cause us to feel that we should stay into relationships because we've known these people for years and we're so comfortable and complacent, and we couldn't fathom the idea of being alone or starting over. We've gotten so used to it. I even heard it, someone said it, the goddess, Hourglass by Jazz. Y'all look her up on YouTube. She's dope as fuck. I love her. she was saying how wow, the divine feminine has become basically the slave, and the divine masculine has become like the master. And it's so creepy because that is really real. Like, could you believe it? Like, think about it. With all of these Disney and Pixar's and movies, teaching you these fake scenarios about what's real love and things like that, and it's not true. But it leaves you growing up believing in these false fairy tales. So when you get into relationships, you build these unhealthy bonds with people that you shouldn't stay with. You know what I mean? You accept things less than what you know that you desire or you deserve, because in your head you perceive a fairy tale that you've been shown and taught your whole life. And so you're constantly trying to mimic that with these karmics, right? In these twin flame cycles, right? So let's break it down. Let's check out the energy. I haven't touched on it in a while, so let's touch on it. And let's kind of just get the vibes right now, what's going on, because I kind of feel like, for the most part, it's really about our own personal ascension, and our own personal growth. I've always felt that way, and I definitely feel like we're kind of still in that energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. I also feel like we're honoring each other at this time in our space. And I feel like that's a really beautiful energy to be in right now. So we're going to do 2 piles for the divine masculine and divine feminine. Thanks for the hearts. I love you guys. Spirit, connect me with the messages for the divine masculine, please. Thank you. Okay, so here they go, y'all. They're going to start screaming. Wow. You want to know what's so funny? I said, Spirit, connect me with the messages for the divine masculine. Who pops out? The Empress. So I just want y'all to know, divine peace and love to you. I can't see your name. Akiria. Peace and love to you, goddess. So I asked the guides for a message for the divine masculine. So we got these 2 for the divine masculine. We're going to do this side for the divine masculine, this side for the divine feminine. And wow. So I see divine masculine. We're going to start with you. I see divine masculine. They're in a space where they're extremely abundant, and also I feel like they're really grateful for the divine feminine's energy. I feel like divine masculine is really enjoying what divine feminine has given them, and truly, because it's really been the force of the divine feminine that has carried the divine masculine all this time. I see a real sense of gratefulness and gratitude coming from this Empress card, is what the spirit guides are telling me. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. And with this 3 of wands, it's just showing me that the divine masculine is certainly finding his way. They're finding their way, like on their own. And this is really a beautiful journey, because I feel like it's as if 2 people are finally at a fork in the road, and they're realizing, hey, it was good walking with you. You know what I'm saying? It was good having somebody to hold my hand, or having somebody to just walk down this road with. This is truly remembering that. And divine masculine is so much in that energy of gratitude right now. Like, it's beautiful. Divine feminine's message here in the 8 of cups and the hangman upside down. I just feel like for us, divine feminine It's really quite a revelation to be in. The hangman finding a different perspective really at this time, seeing things quite differently. Seeing things truly for maybe what they should be. That yes, we could be the nurturer, and yes, we could be the lover, and all these beautiful things. Grand rising. We can be all these beautiful things, divine feminine, but we also have to be the leader when it comes to ourselves. And we also have to have that same quality that our divine masculine has when it comes to being logical. We should always be in our divine feminine if we're feminine, but at the same time, we should also be able to embody, equally that divine masculine nature of logicalness to help us along the journey, because it's needed, because with our nurturing nature, sometimes it takes over, and then we over nature or over nurture or want to be mommies to our mates, and we don't need to be mommies to our mates, and it's truly us honoring that and fixing those wounds that we created in our divine masculine when we were raising them alone in the household, single parent, and you overloved, that divine masculine because you had to hold on for dear life. Didn't matter your race. This is just the psychology behind it. So it's divine feminine coming into responsibility with the wounds that the divine masculine has, that he carries on the regular, and that he's learning how to actually nurture himself, thyself, taking the tools that divine feminine has given them, standing out on their own two legs. This is such a beautiful reading, guys. Wow. Amazing. What else? Thank you. Divine feminine. Yes, I see so many changes right now. We have the Tower. So many changes because we're in a space right now that we're attracting changes. We're attracting the change we want to see. We're becoming that. We're no longer looking for someone to come and swoop in and save us. Divine feminine. Okay, and this is a really beautiful energy that we're in. Seven of Swords, yes. I kind of feel like, this Seven of Swords is giving me mommy energy. You know what I mean? Like divine feminine still wanting to be that mother, that nurturer. And of course, you're going to always be that because that's just the divine feminine's nature, truly. But there's a need of divine feminine being able to surrender and release. Divine masculine and let them fly and soar and be free. Okay. What are the messages for divine masculine? Thank you. Wow. You guys got 3 cards just like we did. Divine feminine did. This reading is, the synchronicities are like, that's just spirit right there. That's just source right there. The Star, okay? I feel like divine masculine is really showing out right now, like on some real stuff. Like divine masculine is like really coming through and really like showing what they have to offer to the world. And I feel like it's really reaping the benefits. And I feel like now moving forward, they're going to start to, start having that cash flow like how they've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because divine masculine is truly in their empress bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not only do they have the empress on their mind, but they have the energy of the empress. You know what I'm saying? Which makes them abundant, which makes them fruitful, which makes them plentiful, which makes them have everything they need to co-create whatever it is they desire. Okay? And this beautiful Ten of Swords, you already know. It's over. Divine masculine, it's over. The weight, you kind of get to like, divine masculine finally gets to like deep breathe and let that shit out. Okay? That shit you've been holding, the weight of the world. Okay? For everybody. Because you had to be the protector. You had to be the provider. And that's amazing. Because you didn't give up. Okay? The Hermit card is showing me the divine masculine's ability and strength that he was able to nurture in such a valuable time, in such a critical time, while you were transforming and becoming your best and highest self. These are divine masculine. You are in spaces and being talked about in rooms that you could not believe right now. Seriously, the ancestors are communicating this with me. Divine masculine. There's things that you need to do as far as if you are creators, whatever it is, step out there. Put yourself out there. The world is waiting for you. You're full of ideas. You're so valuable. Truly. Divine masculine and divine feminine. We're so necessary in this on this planet, period. Because we're truly the energies that will come and save, that are here sent to save this planet. And raise every vibration on it that wants to be, ascended. Period. I mean, that's really the job of the divines. Wow, this is really beautiful. Spirit, can you connect me with the closing messages for this reading? Divine masculine, divine feminine, please. Thank you. What needs to be honored during this time? What needs to be heard, Spirit? Thank you. Highest and best messages. Yes, love to see it. You got the Four of Swords, y'all. Y'all already know what's that. My favorite card, because it always implies a blessing. Four of Swords. Okay? So we know that that's coming for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine at this time. I think that's a really beautiful thing. Not just because it's a blessing, but because where it's coming from, like, this isn't coming from the earthly plane. Not that the earthly plane isn't beautiful and magnificent, because it is. But this is actually a spiritual gift, a cosmic gift. Divine masculine, divine feminine have been doing so much work in mastering their ascension and guiding others towards their ascension. Not being afraid to stand outside the box, not being afraid to be the odd man out, because they know that they're correct, they're right, and they're righteous in their deeds, in their actions. And so for that, there's blessings in that come in from a cosmic currency that most can't see. I love to see it for us. Next out, we have the 9, okay, of swords. Stop playing. We already know why the 9 of swords is here. The 9 of swords is here to tell us that those burdens we can release now. Those burdens where we felt like divine feminine, you felt like you had to carry all of the weight on your own. Divine masculine, you felt like you couldn't handle it, what you were carrying. And there's no one to talk to about it. And there's no one to release to because of the way that the world was set up for you, divine masculine. So those burdens now, which have been extremely heavy because divine masculine, divine feminine, you've been carrying these burdens all your life. You know, some of us are 30, 40, 20. Doesn't even matter because really age is irrelevant. We've been carrying these burdens for eternity, like forever. And at this time, they're telling us, like, now we get to release that burden. That's what I was saying about the 10 of swords. Divine masculine really being able to just take a breath and just let some of that go from your shoulders. You know, truly. And as well as the divine feminine, I feel like you won't be having to be burdened, you know, with always feeling like you have to play the position of a man in every relationship. You have to be the man and the woman, you know. Finally, there's going to come this time now for you, if you're the divine feminine, where now divine masculine is coming in with something. And for some of us, this is going to be quite different. But respect it because it's for you. It's your 4 of swords. It's that equal reciprocity. You know, it's that reciprocity in a relationship. You want equal give and take. You want someone, you know, it's not necessarily I give you a pen, you give me a pen. But I mean, you get what I'm saying? It's like equal give and take. Not just you always giving into the relationship and there's nothing that comes out of it, you know, but you and what you put into it. No more of that. So when you experience it, divine feminine, I know you're going to be a bit taken back, okay? I already hear that, okay, in the ethers, okay? They laughing at y'all. They laughing at all of us. It's okay. But, yeah, it's a quite beautiful situation here. See, look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this bottom of the deck energy. Big energy. 10 of fucking cups. Big energy. Big energy. 10 of fucking cups. Inner peace, guys. Oh, I'm so happy to hear it. I'm so happy to see it. You see what I'm saying? Divines. It's really not nothing you're waiting on. It's like it's really now. It's really now. And in the words of the beautiful shamanka I was just watching, all we have is now. Okay? It's now. Yeah, love. Get into it. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Inner peace because of this journey. We got into that fork of the road with our twin flame soulmate journey, right? And we get to, congratulate and hug it out and love each other out and send our well wishes and high five it up. You know what I'm saying? And love on each other and send each other well on each other way. We didn't have to stay in those relationships, those karmic ties and things like that. That wasn't necessary. We're learning that. We outgrew some things. Might have took us a little bit of time, but we did the work. And now we're in inner peace. Divine masculine, divine feminine. I love to see it for us. Truly. Truly. Okay? Like, we are literally shaking it up out here because I feel like it's this sort of sense of optimism that we've always had over everything. Even in our darkest and toughest moments, when we be crying, with the ethers and doing our work and stuff like that, it gets tough in those moments, However, we could not give up. That's just not in us. We don't have a quitting bone in our body. We too divine for that. We know what we came here for. We're not of the weak. The divine are not the weak. Ooh, I guess the singing bowl want to go off, y'all. I'm just going to cleanse out and clear out any beautiful energy from my TikTok family. Just remove any unneeded energies. Okay, I'm loving this reading for us all. I hope you guys enjoy this. I will definitely come back. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm going to come back and do a live for TikToky because I love you. My big family over here. Okay, peace and love to the divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay, those are the messages for today. Peace.